What they do is unique because they not only give of their finances, they give so much of their time, and they've done it for so long. The lasting impact and steady hand that they have in these is indispensable for the community.
Sybaris is in the Northwest Bistro. Been here for 15 years.
We opened Sybaris in 2001. We basically follow the seasons. Whatever's in season is what we start our menu with.
Local farms, what they've got is what we've got.
I was the banker that helped them get started in the restaurant. Even back then, they were very impressive. They just had a great idea for a restaurant. They were investing in downtown Albany when downtown Albany was kind of dying, but they also then embraced Albany as their community.
My favorite story of the early days, a guy actually brought us a pie and said, "Welcome to the neighborhood." And so we're like, all right, I like this stuff. Wherever it was that we ended up, we wanted to be a part of the community. We wanted to have a family and have our kids grow up as part of something.
I think that the Bennetts chose Willamette Community Bank because it is a community bank that focuses on the growth of the community and the welfare of the community.
I mean, it really is Willamette Community Bank. They are part of the community.
They're not asked about where they should help in the community or, hey, here's a great thing happening, why don't you support it? They actually go find it themselves, and then they bring the people on to support it.
They are involved with Fish of Albany.
Fish is an emergency services nonprofit that caters to families and individuals struggling with food or clothing or basic necessities. We're clothing families, we're helping kiddos with school supplies, we're getting them bus tickets to get to work or to school or medical appointments. We're helping pay their water bills, their electricity bills. We're sheltering teen moms with young babies. So I think we're a vital part of this community.
So we decided, okay, we're all in. We support this organization and they do so much for the community. I don't think people realize how much they do.
Janelle is on the board of Fish. They advertise for us. They go into the community and ask for donations. They get us into businesses and organizations to speak about Fish, and they volunteer their time at every single one of Fish events.
Coats for Kids, Janelle actually started that, making sure that all of the kids in the Lynn County area have coats.
I can only do this much, but as a community we can accomplish so much more. People want to do good, but a lot of times they just don't know how. And so you give them the opportunity and they go for it.
Fish would not be where we are without Matt and Janelle Bennett.
Janelle is very involved in ABC House and helping underprivileged children.
Every Thanksgiving, they actually have a dinner.
So we charge $40 a person, but the whole $40 goes to the ABC House. And everybody works for free that day, everybody donates their tips, so we can just cut the check. Matt had an idea. His passion is books, primarily because not everybody can be an athlete, but everybody can get lost in a good book. They took a fire truck and a retired principal and a bunch of books and some ice cream and drove it into these low-income neighborhoods.
Hand out ice cream bars, and kids would get to pick books, as many as they wanted, and then just to keep them and have a good time.
He creates fundraisers. He trains interns through the Culinary Institute. He helps young mothers learn how to cook and feed their children. He opens his doors to the community and hosts events and donates his food and his time.
It wasn't until we started this process that we really understood the breadth and depth of their involvement.
The Bennetts came to our mind first and foremost for this award because not only do they do things to benefit the community, but they do things to benefit the downtown area. As they reach out to the local businesses around them and ask, what can we do to help you be more successful?
It's very tight-knit. We're all definitely in it together down here.
They're just very mindful of the community. They like to see people in the community succeed. They like to see other businesses succeed.
We are more successful the more everybody else is successful.
When we found out that the Bennetts won, I think the words that I would describe to say how we felt was, of course, excited and ecstatic, but proud to be able to feature one of our own, because that's how we feel about them.
It should be the Standing Ovation Award for Matt and Janelle Bennett.
They just really don't do it for recognition or glory. They do it and they want to set a good example.
We're just helping the community that's helping us. We wouldn't be in business if we didn't have the community behind us. We wouldn't be able to do all of the things that we do if we didn't have the community's support. We're doing what we can to help the community that's making our livelihoods possible.
I appreciate them. I hold them in great regard. I use them as an example of what I should be doing every day. They put the bar pretty high.
They just like to give back in any and every way they can, and Albany is better for them.